So it's day 2 here at Fitzgerald River National Park. I'm at St. Mary Campground right by Point Anne. The weather right now is looking pretty grim, so this morning I'm just gonna hang around the campsite and yeah, just do some things, and then later tonight I'll go out and hike and hopefully we'll get a sunset. I was gonna wake up this morning and try and get a picture, but unfortunately it was raining and really cloudy, so I decided to go right back to bed. Looking pretty good. We've got some light on the mountains, and the mountains are visible tonight. And it looks to the west, the clouds are starting to break. So hopefully right at sunset, the sun will shine through and just illuminate the clouds above the mountains. It's very windy here, and I'm not sure how long the light's gonna last, so I'm kind of rushing to the spot. Alright, so we're getting some great light on the mountains right now. I still haven't been able to find a composition, but I'm kind of racing around here looking for one. Hopefully this light stays through sunset and we get beautiful light and color in the sky and beautiful light on the mountains. And that would turn into an epic image, as long as I can find a pleasing composition. Alright, so I've found this spot here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a vertical panorama. I'm going to start over here on the left, work my way to the right, past the point in the mountains. Yeah, hopefully the light works and it turns on all right. I'm going to set it up, do a couple test shots to make sure this is the composition I want. Then we'll just wait. When doing a panorama, it's very vital that the tripod is level as possible. So it can take a lot of time, but you want to make sure it's perfect because it makes the stitching together in light a whole lot easier. So all that setup was really just for nothing. After I took my test shots, I realized I really do not like this composition at all. The foreground is just way too messy, and with the mountains being so far in the distance, it just doesn't come together well. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna rush back down the beach where I came from and try for a more simpler composition, like one rock and waves in the foreground and the mountains in the background. We still have about an hour until sunset, so I still have plenty of time to find a composition. The light's really starting to look good. The clouds are really clearing up. So this will probably be a really great night as long as I can just find a good solid composition. Rushing to a spot real quick where I think I might have a composition. The light's looking real good. The sky's really opened up. We got about a half hour till sunset, so I'm kind of in a hurry. So I've decided just to shoot here right on the beach. I'm going to use that rock in the foreground. And I've got the other rocks to use as the leading line back to the mountains. But unfortunately it's just not looking good with the light and the sun. So I hope the clouds break and put some light on my scene and in the mountains. But if not, it still might be a pleasing shot. So my camera's all set up and leveled. What I'm doing is I'm doing a vertical panorama from the beach all the way into the ocean, which is looking pretty good. All we need is some light on the background and light on the foreground. Still about 15-20 minutes till sunset, so hopefully we get something and come away with a good image. If not, it's still a beautiful location and still might look all right without any natural light in it. So it unfortunately doesn't look like we're gonna get any light on the mountains, but I'm still gonna take a picture just because this is a beautiful scene. And it might come out all right even without any light. So I'm shooting at f11, ISO 50, and 1/13 of a second. So for the panorama, I'm overlapping the shots a lot. That way, it'll stitch better in Lightroom. Because the closer you get them together, the easier Lightroom can make the panorama. This is also going to be challenging because the water keeps moving, so the waves aren't going to match when I stitch it together, but hopefully it comes out all right, because each position I'm shooting in, I'm shooting 3 different images, so hopefully I'll be able to find 3 that kind of match together. So I'm heading back right now. Tonight kind of turned out to be a little bit of a bust, I think. Didn't get the quality that I wanted just because the light didn't happen on the mountains. And then after I took that last panorama, I rushed over here to some of these rocks. I tried to get a good image, but I don't think I got anything that I'm happy with. Well, and that wraps it up. Heading back to camp now. Got about an hour walk in front of me. Tomorrow, I'll head on to Fitzgerald River National Park and maybe go into the east end, or maybe head on to Esperance. I'm still not sure. Well, thanks for watching. I'll see you later.